What's going on?
What's
It's the
going on,
Smokers
peoples?
Lounge. Welcome.
Back again.
Yep, back at it like a crack addict in an attic with a habit for black magic.
Oh,
Bars.
yeah, man. That's the freestyle segment.
Yeah, bro, that's how we do it around here.
That's how we did it once.
What's been going on, people? I hope all is well. Shout out to everyone who subscribed to the YouTube channel. If you haven't,
Yeah,
please
what
do
are you
so.
doing with yourself?
shout out
Priorities?
to everyone who subscribed to the Apple Podcasts, who's following us on Spotify. If you've rated and reviewed and left comments and all that sort of stuff, checked out the videos on Facebook, blah, blah, blah. Mad appreciative.
Yeah.
Would you
Special
like to
kind of
say
people.
anything for the introduction?
No, man. Just keep living, keep thriving, keep chasing that dream.
Yeah.
Whatevs, and rate and subscribe. Obviously, that's
Yeah, all right. Yeah, thanks for listening. See ya.
yeah, man. That's the end of the podcast. Mini clips.
Bro, I was going to say, do you remember mini clips?
Shit.
Do you know what that is, don't you?
little games. That's what's it called? The popping and locking in the schoolyard. Nah, motocross.
Yeah, stunt bike.
Something like that.
No, what was that? It was stunt dirt bike, eh? And you'd have the fucking, it was side on, and you go up, like, barrels
Yeah,
and up
yeah,
trucks and
yeah.
shit. Do you remember fucking...
No one, like, we definitely probably got the name wrong, but everyone knows exactly what we're talking about.
Nah, fuck off. It was called stunt dirt bike. I know what I'm on about, boy.
Stunt dirt bike.
It
I
was,
don't know.
trust. Nah, trust. For real. It was called stunt dirt bike.
I'll take your word for it.
Fuck, what was the other one called? That was like stick figures, and you'd draw your own. You'd draw like your own circuit, like track. And it was
Yeah.
like using stick figures, and then basically like you'd start it.
Stick
And,
death. Do you remember that shit?
No. No.
Okay.
What was that?
Stick death was just like videos of stick figures killing each other, I'm pretty sure.
Oh no.
Just back in that same sort of time period in the late 80s, early 90s.
Yeah, on Atari.
Yeah. Sega, actually. But
No, it was fuck. What was it called, man? It was just a stick figure shit. Like you'd make a track, and the track would fucking like you'd press spacebar, or like up or down or whatever the fuck it was. I can't remember, left or right, whatever. And the bike would start. But if you made your track good enough, like you'd do it once, and it'd just be like continuous and have like loops, and like
yeah, I get exactly what you're saying. but
fuck.
I
What was
can't
it called?
say I remember it. Extreme stick dirt bike? Stunts? Or whatever the fuck you said.
Yeah, extreme stick stunt dirt bike game.
Yeah. I mean,
No.
now that you said that, and a little twinkle went off inside my memory bank. I remember that game, Extreme Stunt Dirt Bike Collector Galaxy Edition Part 2.
Yeah, man. So welcome to the fucking... What episode is it? 8.
Like, yeah.
Fuck, I'm losing track, bro. We've done that many.
Fuck, man, it's like, what's that? 2.5 years worth of podcast? Like,
Should
we
be.
did it in about 6 weeks, but
Yeah, man, it's fucking...
it's just been...
It's magical.
I
That's
don't
me
know.
looking up at the stars.
Yeah. It's been...
Don't have a seizure on set. Oh, and that's the end of the podcast.
For medical reasons.
Oh, bro.
No, man, health is life, and life is
Health?
being.
Hmm.
Don't ever do that again.
Thank you. Oh, for
goodness
those who know,
fucking
they know.
gracious.
Should we-
Anyway,
yeah.
what's
I was gonna like.
Don't elaborate
Yeah,
because
okay,
that's
okay. All right.
people's own
Yeah, true.
topics.
Hey?
Don't.
All right. Okay. I won't. Topics. I should have put my slides on or clean socks, because I hate the idea that I've got no socks on.
It's winter, so
Exactly.
that seems like something.
But I just don't want to like put my feet up on here, especially with my long ass fucking. Anyway,
you don't want
touch a
people
subject.
taking screenshots and
Yeah,
all
of my
types of weird
ET
shit
finger
over your
toe.
feet.
My ET finger toe, as I like to call it. Okay.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
So what have we done? What's on the notes? What's on the agenda for today? Okay. I've got a couple of things down here. I don't really know. Okay, we'll go with this one. I had an idea today. So I went through Macca's, as you do,
Yeah.
and I ordered my food, as you do.
That's often how the process goes.
I drove to the window, as you do,
Correct procedure.
paid, as you do,
Not a thief.
exactly, not a thief. They gave me the receipt, which I don't usually do.
Waste of paper.
Yeah, most of the
bad for
time, most of the time they say, "Do you want a receipt?" I say no.
Environment.
But
I've got to leave. I've been here too long.
okay, so at this point, I've thought I'm sitting there, and I've thought to myself, I've looked at the receipt, and I thought, this means nothing to me. Why do I need this? Why do they still give them out unless you ask for it? But like it automatically prints a receipt, so it's automatically wasting paper. Then I was thinking, what paper are they using? Is it paper or is it like a weird plastic? Probably not. Probably paper. But then I
mean-
thought, okay, so you buy shit online now. You get your receipts. Ignore that part of everything I've said.
Do carry on.
You order something online now, you get a receipt via email,
Yeah.
right? But think of all the shops and shit you go to, like Macca's, HJ's, fast food restaurants, stuff like that. Even just normal shopping, where then they don't give you they give you the option, taking a receipt. What?
I just figured it out.
What?
Tax purposes. That's probably why they give everyone receipts, because depending...
What, for
yeah,
the
it might not
business?
mean nothing for you,
For
but
the business.
for someone who's going there eating off a company credit card or someone who's working
Yeah,
away.
true.
Or I don't...
No, but that's
I
not
don't
what
know
I'm getting
how
at.
it works,
That's not what I'm
but-
getting at. What I'm getting at is I came up with an invention. A key ring, right? It's a key ring, probably yay big, similar to like the Jets scanner thing.
Yeah.
So like a 10-cent coin. But that, instead of them saying, do you want a receipt or not? Everyone has this thing, this key ring. You give that to them, they scan it, the receipt is automatically loaded onto this key ring, right? Come tax time, you take this key ring to your tax fucking joint, or if you're doing it at home or whatever, somehow there's like a way of accessing it.
I don't think anyone actually claims Macca's own tax.
Well, no,
It's
of
just
course, no, you fucking idiot. Of course they
Oh,
don't.
so you're not... This is
But I'm
just
just
for
saying, yeah, I'm just saying
everything,
in
like, yeah.
general, for everything, fuel, whatever. Like, whenever you get a receipt, instead of them
But-
giving you a receipt,
That's what a card is, I suppose, isn't it?
yeah, but it's
Because the banks record all that shit, and
No.
that each transaction will include
but I
the
pay-
GST and shit, I'm sure. And
yeah, but I pay on my card at Macca's. They still give me a paper receipt, which is what I'm getting at. Instead of using all of this fucking paper that I literally take out of their hand, scrunch up, throw on the floor of my car, wasting paper, killing trees, not necessary. Everyone has a key ring. Everyone scans it. Comes to tax time, you scan it. It uploads all the receipts that you fucking all the receipts you've received in that year. And instead of you wasting paper, and instead of companies needing paper rolls for receipts and shit like that, it's all done electronically. Everyone has one. It could even be like I was thinking, how would you make money off it? Could be a government thing where they do it. Everyone gets one, but the moment you lose it, that's when you start paying for new ones.
Yeah, I mean,
I reckon it's a fucking brilliant idea. Not too sure if it's done. Like, I know that you can obviously pay on your phone and shit, but I feel like you always get a receipt, no matter where you go, unless you buy it online. But if you are physically in a shop,
you a receipt.
Yeah, that's what I mean, via email.
Yeah.
Which is electronic, so you're not wasting paper. But if you go into a shop, the whole thing about this is wasting paper.
Yeah, but I think a lot of places now ask, do you want a receipt ahead of time? Because
but you
I get what you're saying. They say no,
it still comes out.
I know, but they might put that shit back into a thing that makes it back into a fucking tree. You don't know how it works, and neither do I.
It's not making it back into a tree. It could be recycled, which is most likely what happens.
Man.
But I think I'm on something. And I might look into it, because if I am on something, I'm making some money, Kurt.
That's a very positive outlook you have there about that little keychain idea.
It's a good idea.
I don't hate it, but...
It's a good idea. Do you want to put the mic up to your face?
Do you want to...
Fucking rude cunt. No, not like that.
Do you want to pack your shit and...
Like that, just push up. Push... Yep. Don't touch the mic. Or leave it. Or make a massive sound in the recording.
No. What do you want me to do? Am I moving it?
Yeah, just keep it...
Say when.
Like, you want it like mouth level.
Say when.
I'm not going to say when. When? Now. No, it's just because of the levels. I just want to make sure that the levels are sweet. Anyway, so what's your opinion on scanner key rings? Do you think it's a good invention or what?
Man, I don't know. Like, that's... The thing that gets me with inventions like that is someone puts... Like, that's a whole company right there. Built around a keychain scanner thing.
Business,
yeah, whatever, but... I don't know.
Then again, I'm thinking...
Like, businesses might want that, I don't know, because I just feel like there's a paper trail for everything electronically.
Yeah, I was going to... And even...
Go back, call Macca's.
Plastic as well. Using too much plastic.
Use the transaction number that's in your bank statement or whatever, and gave them that, they could probably reprint you the receipt. I don't know. They'd have to cut the tree back.
I guess, yeah. I guess instead of the key ring, they could just somehow link it to your card, and that automatically gets stored somewhere. But then maybe that's a whole risk factor of like, they probably know too much. Then they know where you're fucking eating every weekend.
Better idea. Make those keychains, the government or whoever, fucking Jimmy Rothschild or whatever his name is.
Yeah, go on.
But make them, put $1 million on all of them. Everyone gets one, and that's it. That's it.
Yeah, but then you're wasting money. That's what I was saying. Everyone gets one.
It though.
Yeah, but nah.
Okay.
That isn't it. Because how are you going to make money?
Well, it's not about making money. It's the thing of everyone gets $1 million, right? That's it.
Oh, everyone gets $1 million
on the scanner.
Oh.
Yeah, well, now we're up in the States.
Yeah.
You lose your scanner.
Yeah.
You can probably get it cancelled and get a new one shipped to you. But
if you lose your... No, okay, so if everyone has $1 million on a scanner and the whole world knows that everyone has $1 million on a scanner...
Yeah, you can't...
That's when a war breaks out.
Thumb scanned, or it's a retinal scan thing, like you have to pop someone's eye out.
I was going to say, do you reckon that shit would start happening? That's like some futuristic sci-fi shit. You're walking down the street.
That's definitely happened in at least 6 movies.
Oh, yeah.
2 of them featured Arnold Schwarzenegger, and the rest of them were fucking Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Yeah. Oh, bro. Definitely. But imagine that shit, walking down the street, instead of getting mugged and your wallet stolen, your eye's been pulled out your socket.
Yeah. And you're $1 million down. And that's it. There's no, like, oh, government, can I get benefits for that? It's like, oh, we gave you $1 million. That's gone. So,
yeah, but so
I hope you
eye.
like your cardboard box.
What am I going to do now that my eye's gone?
Oh, well, you should have bought private health insurance when you had $1 million, cunt. Get your affairs in order.
Yeah, true. Do you have private health insurance?
No, I've been looking at it.
I've looked at it.
When I say that, I mean I've thought about it.
Yeah.
But
I did actually seriously consider it at one point, but to pay...
I feel like it's definitely a thing you should do.
But to pay fucking... You pay like $100 a week.
No.
You do? You do?
No.
$100 a month.
No.
You definitely do.
If you 100% you do not.
If you want proper coverage, you do.
Proper coverage?
Get your phone.
No, it's not proper coverage. You get proper coverage, cunt. You're talking about... I don't know what the fuck proper coverage means.
Proper coverage, like, you
What am I looking up?
You need to go to the You need to go to the hospital. Get your eye put back in, because you've just been murked for your fucking eye. Your eye's gone. Alright, blood. Give me your fucking eye, bro.
I feel like this is the sort of thing...
I'm not giving you my eye.
Where you've got to look up
Give me
and
your
you've got
fucking
to put
eye, bruv.
information in and shit, so I'm not going to do that.
I'm not giving you my eye. Give me your fucking eye, bruv. Like this. What you doing, bruv? What you doing, blood? Give me your fucking eye, bruv.
Nothing, I've just got $1 million. Please don't hurt me.
So have I, bruv, but I want your fucking $1 million.
And then I go, oh, hang on. I bought
Why
a
do I always-
$750,000 solid gold machete. $1 million.
Slice you up. Why do I always put on an English... The hardest
because
movies
you're
I've ever
English.
seen are Kidulthood and Adulthood. Have you seen it?
Yeah, I have.
You dizzy, blood?
My size. Is that?
Yeah. Oi, my
that-
size.
Yeah, that's the
Oi, my
only
size.
2 words that I know from the entire film. Isn't
Oh,
Kano
what else?
in it?
Nah.
Neither.
Oh, nah. Kano's in Top Boy. Fuck, what's the line? It's like never. What does he say? It's like never mess with a guy who ain't got nothing to lose. And he's looking at him like that. It's in Adulthood. It's like, you dizzy, blood. He goes, you. He goes, nah, bruv. You. Some shit like that.
I feel like that's a direct
It's
Steven
Noel Clark.
Seagal quote.
Probably. It's Noel Clark.
You dizzy, bruv?
Man, I fucking love those movies though.
Yeah, because they're about your childhood, cunt.
Yeah, but not even.
What was
It
it like on
doesn't
Grange Street?
compare to my child. It definitely is way worse than everything I've ever been through. Hey?
I just imagine you getting glassed by a teapot and then raped inside a Big Ben.
Inside a Big Ben, like there's more than one.
No, I just said getting raped inside Big Ben.
I got raped by Big Ben. And it wasn't the tower.
Whoa.
Yeah, so welcome to Kids Helpline.
Kids Helpline.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
And that's why you never say the word rape, because it's a good way to
Ruin a conversation.
fucking
Yeah, well,
vibe
that's
up.
your fault.
Good way
What was
to
I talking about?
Ruin the way.
Kidulthood and
bro.
adulthood, bro. Have you seen oh fuck, what's it called? I can't remember.
Fuck yeah, man. Good talk.
Oi, my size. Have you got anything you want to talk about, man? Friend? Blood? Bruv?
I feel like if we're going to talk about just random shit.
What's a movie you watched growing up? What was your favourite movie as a kid?
My favourite
And
movie
don't
as a
say
kid.
fucking
My
Sound of
favourite
Music or
movie
something
is
because
like
you were
a
born in the
kid.
50s.
When I was a kid, obviously we didn't have TVs then, we just had projectors. We just had sock puppets acting out the scenes.
Yeah.
But, when I was like, I don't know what age, but the first real movie I remember seeing and getting emotional about and like watching it 100 times was Dot and the Kangaroo. And no one else knows what the fuck that movie is.
What is that?
It's basically a movie,
Dot
right?
and the Kangaroo.
It's like the background is all real life. Don't laugh, I haven't finished yet. And the characters,
Are kangaroos.
no, cartoons.
Oh, okay.
The main character, the kangaroo, real life, not a cartoon. Or mate, no, well, it might be
Wait,
a cartoon.
How have they mixed so many things up? That would have, I bet you, if you looked at that
I
now.
think the kangaroo is cartoon, but I'll get to the main point. So basically, she wanders from her house. Dot does. Dot. That's her name.
Dot.
Again, this movie looks old as shit too, but classic. She wanders from her home. Her parents are fucking mortified because they live in the bush. They live in fucking Maryville Downs. So, yeah, she's wandered into the bush. She stumbles across a kangaroo that,
Kanga.
with the help of the rest of the bush animals,
Skip diddy skip. That's
that's
what I was going to say.
Okay. Not skip the
Skip diddy
kangaroo.
skip.
But basically, she gets helped by this kangaroo and the rest of the bush critters, finds her way home. I remember
The fact
she
you just
jumps-
called them bush critters.
bush critters. What do you
Says
want me to
everything
call them?
about
Okay,
this
there's a
movie.
willy wagtail. There's a fucking
Caramello koala.
a dolphin with two M16s strapped to his back.
Blah.
But yeah, so there's
Stick 'em
bountiful
up.
bush critters and the roo, and they help her get home. And the last scene is she jumps the fence to her property and runs to her parents, and the kangaroo sits at the fence.
You've got your movie mixed up. This is
Okay.
Rabbit Proof Fence.
Why? Because I said the word fence.
Yeah. And there's
Never
bush critters.
mentioned the word rabbit or it being proof of anything, but it's the proof of a young boy's heart. Because
Don't. Oh.
she jumps the fence to her property and she runs up, and her parents are on the back veranda of their property out in Nimbin. And she runs up to him crying. They're crying. It's a very emotional, complex experience.
I could imagine.
And we're there, we're living it, we're breathing it. Background's real life. They're cartoons, though. Never forget that. So, basically, cut to Dot, and she's crying to her parents, going, "Mum and Dad, kangaroo, like, Roo, help me get home," all this shit. She's very emotional. And they are as well,
At this
understandably.
point-
'Cause they lost her daughter. But
At this point, you're crying.
oh, I'm soaked. I'm just crying my fucking eyes out. And basically, she's trying to tell him about the roo, and she points over towards the fence, and the kangaroos just started bouncing off. And she's going, "Wait, no, Roo, come back, Roo." She starts doing that, and that is the end of the movie. That fades out, and then the credits roll, bro, and it's just a real life kangaroo just bouncing across like bushlands or something, and it just the last 10 minutes is just a kangaroo jumping, and I sat there for every last minute going, "Where's he going? Like, I've got to find out." Thinking he's gonna come back to her or something, and he didn't.
You
and
know
it
that you
shattered me.
know that no one has seen that movie, and that is like probably some real B grade shit from like a Salvos in the 80s or something.
What the fuck is that supposed to mean? That I'm taking that as a direct shot.
That's
It's a fucking dope movie. I'm pretty sure.
Spielberg made it.
No, I was gonna say Selma Hayek was
Oh,
in it.
fuck. Who did she play?
She voiced the
The echidna. Hello. That's not how she talks. Or echidnas.
Yeah, echidnas.
Don't talk.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
Nah, man. Yeah, cool.
Well, you
Cool
asked.
movie, bro. Yeah.
You asked the question.
I did ask. I won't ask again.
Either that or Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
Banger.
Just because.
Do you know what fucking used to scare the shit out of me? In Chitty Chitty Bang Bang? The scene where they're hiding in that town, they're in like a little fucking house, and the window of the house is like level with the road outside, and the dude comes in the fucking ice cream van or the candy van or whatever.
Fucking kid catcher. Or
Yeah.
whatever.
Man, that used to scare the fuck out of me. Every time I'd watch that scene, I'd shit myself.
But then they'd get back in a car and then they'd drive off in the ocean. And
Yeah,
it'd
but it was
all
just
become
like
good.
it was just the whole thing of like just how he looked, like the actor and how he looked, just creepy as fuck.
Definitely creepy as shit.
Trying to think of like, did you ever realize like heaps of shit that you watched growing up as a kid was never English? Or like not never English, but like never really like a voice. Like, did you ever like Pingu? You definitely watch Pingu. That shit ain't no voice. That's not any
Isn't it?
language. Nah. Pingu's like.
I thought that was like very, very thick Yugoslavian accent. Oh, obviously that's just noises.
Yeah. What do you
Like
do you mean?
Pingu, of all of them, Pingu's mouth turns into a trumpet at times.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. No, I know that. I'm just saying. Like Pingu. And then I watched one as a kid called fucking what the fuck was it called? I can't remember. The little blonde guy on a tricycle. Titch is what it's called. It's like a little blonde claymation kid on a tricycle that just used to ride in between the letters of his name, like massive like letter like Titch, spelt, and he'd ride through them. But then there'd be like a story, but he didn't talk, and like no one in it talked. It was just a narrator. It'd be like, today Titch has to find his ball.
Is it
And then he'd be
narrated
there
by
going,
the same guy who narrates Brum?
Probably. Even that, Brum. Half the time, I mean, I guess there are narrators, but there's heaps of shit though. Like fucking that night in the night garden. What's it called? Night garden, magic and midnight.
Night in the Magic Night Garden night.
Nah.
Midnight Garden tits. I don't know.
Nah.
Fuck yeah, man.
Yeah, I don't know. Let's move on from that shit.
Yeah, fuck the cops.
Alright, we'll go into some real shit.
Ooh,
Something that I don't
getting real.
agree with.
Ooh.
Pickle sandwiches. Would you eat a pickled sandwich? Do you know what I'm on about when I say that?
Like the jellified pickle. Is that what you're on about? Or no, just
what?
cutting up pickles.
What do you mean?
You know how people get pickle in a jar and it's like a relish?
No.
It's like bulk old people be eating that shit.
Oh, I can't think of anything worse. No, it's not that. It's like a sub. They're like giant pickles that they slice in half and like sort of take out a bit of the middle and use it as like a sub, and then just fill it with like ham and shit, ham and salads and shit. And instead of having an actual bun, like an actual sandwich sub, it's a fucking pickle, bro. And they eat that shit. Yeah, that was my reaction.
That's
Exactly.
no one like that's. I
That's
feel like
fucking
that's like
idiots.
all. That's like going, oh, I like cinnamon, and then doing the cinnamon test and just eating a mouthful of it. Well, it's not good if there's too much of it. You don't eat a whole pickle burger. What the fuck is wrong?
Well, I
with
mean,
you?
I don't like pickles anyway. The only time I'll ever eat pickles is at one place and one place only. Sponsor me. At Royale's. Literally the only place. Because,
Yeah,
and
but
the only
that's-
reason why is because it comes in the burger, and I'd look at it and go, well, these burgers are dope, so it's got to be in there for a reason. There wouldn't be a pickle in there if they didn't need a pickle in there.
Are we talking about?
So I eat it. I eat it with the pickle.
Are we
to get the
talking
flavour.
about pickles, or are we talking about the ridiculousness of a pickle sandwich?
Oh, I don't know. Where have I gone with this? Well, what I'm
now
saying
it just
is,
feels like
no,
you
what I'm
don't
saying
eat pickles.
yeah. I hate pickles.
Okay.
I fucking.
But
hate
even still,
pickles.
like you'd agree, pickles can be alright, a little bit.
Yeah, in a little bit.
But to have a whole burger that's a pickle, you're out of your fucking mind.
Yeah. Even that shit. Did you see that? The April Fool's joke that Macca's did.
Yeah, the pickle burger.
Yeah.
That I
By
mean,
the way, shout out to all. How many people? 13 people that signed the petition.
no,
We're getting there, man. We're
14.
making a change.
14.
14. We're making a change.
I
It's
feel like
coming eventually. I need to finish my drink now. I'm fucking sitting on this shit.
we did No, I won't go into that. I said we did make a change. We voted on the weekend, but that's just going to lead into politics, and that's not.
I don't know enough about politics, and yeah, let's not. We're not doing that.
Yeah, let's just
Do you wanna-
wait.
Pass me a beer.
No,
Are they closer to you?
no. It's
We
probably
need-
just as hard for you. To
We
do.
need a thing here. A slave.
Hey, Josh.
Or a topless woman with her tits out. Shout out to Voodoo Lounge. If you want to sponsor us, come around and give us a lap dance with some beer. And then we can... I've just lost all of our followers in 1 minute.
Yeah, man. So
Fuck.
anyway.
All right. Okay. Next
Topics,
thing.
what do we
Aluminium
got?
cans. Aluminium cans.
Aluminum cans.
Aluminum.
Fucking aluminum.
Oh, quickly. No disrespect to any Kiwi people that we got listening, but do you reckon are these Kiwi?
Closet racist. What?
Are these Kiwi? I feel like they are.
Read the fucking.
No, they're
brewed
not.
In Belgium.
Oh yeah.
Now I'm sort of curious to
That
find
takes
out
away the joke then.
what you're on. No,
So
no,
I was going
do
to say,
it.
do you reckon that it's a tin, but because they got a Kiwi, they go, oh, it's a ton. It's a tunny, bro.
Yeah, you want to have a ton?
You want
or
a
do
ton?
you want to fucking look at kickers?
So,
I don't
so in
That's-
that case, if it's Belgium, you,
Belt.
you want to tun? Would you like a tun?
Unstvanst ton? I don't know what Belgian people sound like.
I
Are they
don't-
German?
And are they Belgian? It is Belgian,
Belgian.
isn't it? Belgium is the country. You're Belgian.
Belgianese.
No. That's bolognese. It's the wrong thing.
That's a deeper issue that we need to address in a different episode.
No, they're definitely Belgian.
Yeah, Belgian. I was. I
was trying.
I can't even.
Hansel. Why are we German again?
I know. That's all I can think
Gretel.
of.
You're Belgian. I don't know.
quick Hansel to the pretzels.
Get on your phone.
Oh,
Get your phone up and look up Belgian person.
A Belgian person.
Do you want me to do it? Because you're already in the wrong thing.
I forgot you could see what I was doing. Oops. Oops. What am I doing?
Just put Belgian accent.
Health Minister, Belgian. Okay. Okay.
Just
Then
go
that's
Belgian accent, and then we will try and mimic it. Because that's all this podcast is now. It's us impersonating things to the best of our capabilities. While you're doing that, I'd like to say a big thanks to my family and my friends.
You win a Logie.
Those-
You win a BAFTA, you fucking... Yeah.
What's this? Turn it down
This is
a little
what you
bit.
asked for.
The interesting interview answers and our overall reactions.
Okay.
Turn it down. Turn it down.
So it's American talking
American.
about
America.
the Belgian accent. Can
America.
you think of a more annoying thing? There is a video, though, how to do 12 accents.
We do that. We're copying all of them. America.
Is
Do I
that,
sound like Barack Obama?
is that what we've
America.
become? Okay, that's
Hello.
not...
I feel like this isn't what a podcast should be.
No, definitely not, but...
Like, is it? Turn it down.
Oh,
How many
turn it-
times do I have to tell you?
So no one else can hear it?
Yeah, no, but you look how close you are to the mic. It's louder than how you're talking.
I'm legally blind, and one of the reasons I got into dialect
I'm legally blind.
to hear people's voices and help people
Turn
find
it
their unique
down.
voices. So to help you, I'm going to teach you a few quick tips on some of my favorite accents. So we got London, and for London, you want to send the sound really forwards in your mouth. So send
Oh my fucking god.
sound. So instead of car,
She's not doing a very good job of looking at the cat. Oh.
accent, which sounds a bit like a combination.
That's so gold. Sounds like a bit like a combination of fucking Yorkshire. From fucking Yorkshire, lad.
And then there's the Irish accent.
There's the Irish accent.
Oh, heavens, eh?
Those R sounds kind of lean into them.
Lean into the Irish sound.
And you want to really hit all of your consonant sounds, so they say later instead of later.
Later.
There's the Scottish accent, which people always think sounds exactly like Irish, and it doesn't. It's really, really
Oh, stop this. Pause it. Pause it.
swallowing the
That's terrible. She did the first four, alright, but it's not that hard to do a fucking Cockney accent.
Yeah, but she's
mate. That's not.
blind, Elliot.
Was she?
She said that at the start of the video.
Yeah, but what does that mean? You don't have to see an accent, you hear an accent.
What, so you're saying that blind people can't have fun? Is that what you're saying?
Nah,
Fuck, man.
not at all.
The disrespect.
You're a fuckhead. You're a fucking piece of shit.
Whatever. Here we are.
Alright, let's
Let's...
where
let's-
are we? Alright, I got one here. Gamers. Paying girls. Gamers paying girls to play with them. Not sexually, to play games with them. I might have to use your phone for this. What are you taking from that?
I don't know. What do you mean, like, not in the same room? Just online?
Yeah. So I'm sitting here and I'm playing games and I'm a sad cunt who doesn't leave his room.
Like, if that's where you're at.
And I'm paying. There's a site, right? It's called. I'll show you. It's called Game Crush.
You say know an awful lot about it. You've been fucking tuning
Nah,
bitches
because
on Apex.
I looked at it and I looked at it and thought, what the fuck? Why can't I find like a decent? Oh, here we
'Cause
go.
it doesn't
No,
exist.
okay. I've got it.
man.
No, I've got it here. So it's called Game Crush. Pay to play with girls. New social networking site acts as a way to let nerdy boys pay cute girls for their attention. What could possibly go wrong here? What could go wrong, Jade?
Well, nothing.
Keep in mind, this is old as fuck. I only just heard about this. This article's from 2010. So apologies to everyone listening,
Yeah,
because this
because
is probably nothing new.
Why would you? I mean, I don't know. I just feel
They
like if that's
pay girls to play video games and live chat with gamers, in brackets, presumably somewhat lonely gamer boys.
presumably
I'm just a gamer boy.
he was also a gamer boy.
Who pay for the privilege. This isn't a joke. This is Game Crush's business model.
That's weird.
So
it's weird that
you
someone
yeah.
sat in a room and thought of that idea when some people don't have clean drinking water and shit outside.
Okay, so a player...
Because they're the same thing.
So a player, like as in a girl... No, sorry. No. A player is in like a game player, buys points. 500 points costs $8.25, and then uses them to buy game time with a play date. At this time,
Nice.
Xbox titles including Modern Warfare 2, Gears of War 2, Grand Theft Auto 4, and Halo 3. So this is old as fuck. But 400 points lasts 10 minutes.
Oh, so the word you're looking for?
So that's
Is
fucked, because
dumb.
even if you're playing Modern Warfare, games will go for like 12 minutes. So you get you get to play one game.
And not even she leaves right in the clutch as
Yeah,
well
one
because there's
team
2
deathmatch.
minutes left. Fucking
And do you reckon
bitch.
they're even good? Do you reckon they do anything? Imagine, like, that would be fucked, eh? Playing with some bitch.
What if they get some guy who's hell good at the game to sit there and play it and the girl just wears the headset?
Oh my god. If the playdate accepts the invitation, she can set her mood to flirty or dirty, and it's game on. Though any real gaming girl would set her profile to hurty and kick your ass. The
How do you
pair,
flirt in the middle
the
of a
pair
game
can
of COD?
chat, play, or both for the amount of time purchased. When their time is up, the player is invited to send the remaining 100 points to his playdate as a tip. So you don't just take 400 points. You want all of it. Typical. Can't please them.
Sounds like you have
Yeah.
some-
Okay, so what are your thoughts on that? All right, so you're sitting there.
Okay,
You've not left
question
your
time.
you've not left your room, eh?
Okay. I'm just question time. I'm just.
You've not left your room for a week.
Alright.
Your mum calls out to you every day. Jade, are you gonna stop playing that fucking game?
Fuck off, mum. You just don't understand it. It's
What?
fucking heaps good, cunt. Fuck off. Carry on.
You've not interacted with anyone. Trying to get in the mind of a person in games all the time. I've got one in mind. You never leave your room. When you do, you walk out. You go to the kitchen. You make a noise. Yahoo! Alright, so... would you pay... Would you pay for it?
No. I would just. Save that money? I don't know. Like, isn't there like a better, like, oh, because you want to hear a girl's voice? Is that what it
Yes,
is?
that's another thing as well. Like,
Companionship? Like,
it's a bit sad, really, to think that,
it is.
like, if you're making money off of gaming, then I guess, like, good on you. But if you're not, and you literally just have no life and sit there and play games all day, what the fuck are you doing? What are you doing? Because at some point, you're going to wake up and you're going to be 40 years old and you're going to be a virgin. And at that point, you go, fuck. Where did I go wrong?
Yeah.
And then you fucked. Because then it's too late. You can't go back after that point.
I mean, the problem is there'll always be video games and they're only getting better. So,
What about VR shit?
like, eventually
Everyone's
people
gonna be
just
stuck.
be in VR fucking.
Is your
and-
mic getting further and further down? It is. It's moving down.
No, it's because I keep rising. Cream rises. Yeah, man. Yeah, can you tighten that up for me? Cheers, bro.
Fucking piece of shit.
Fixing my shit for me.
Oh, typical. Can't do anything. Man, you give me you fucking talk about something. What's on your mind? What have you been doing lately?
Well, should we talk about some stupid shit?
Yeah, alright, go.
Some ridiculously stupid shit. Again, this comes down to that whole thing of,
We need to liven things up a bit. We need to get a bit.
ooh,
Is this deep?
no, it wasn't even deep. It was just fucking ridiculous.
Right, go on.
It was the bridge thing. The
Oh,
bridge
yeah,
and
yeah.
But
Oh, fuck, I need to stretch some more.
basically, I don't know. Should I bring the article up? Because I feel like that.
Yeah.
That way, I'm not fucking guessing.
Whilst you're doing that, shall I go through some music? Should we go? We'll talk about music for a bit. We can come back to that.
Yeah.
Get it up though, whilst I'm talking.
Okay, boss.
Uh,
Sorry, boss.
so, Sticky Fingers cancelled their North America tour
Dog cunts.
due to health reasons. I'm not entirely sure what those health reasons are, but I did see that they had a drummer from another band drumming for them. So I
That's lame.
think that their drummer might have, I don't know, like injured himself or something. So they've cancelled the
Gone
whole.
too hard.
Yeah. So they cancelled the whole North America tour. Apparently they've refunded all the tickets. So that's pretty decent. At least they didn't just take the money and fuck off.
Fucking, I don't think they can just take the money and fuck off, can they?
Oh, I don't know. Probably not.
If they did, mate, be bloody outraged.
Yeah. Tyler Creator's new album is out. Igor. I've not really listened to it. I tried to listen to the first song, but I don't know.
See, that's
To me,
why
Tyler the Creator.
I always
had
put
his
it on
time.
shuffle.
I just feel like Tyler the Creator had his.
I listened to a few songs on the weekend. It wasn't like. It was very similar to that Flower Boy album, like a bit of different out there
Oh,
shit.
the song on
But-
that album though, that fucking
There was a couple of
911.
Yeah, that's
That song's dope.
But yeah, it was also very to the left of the center. Like it was just a bit skew-if, as they say in the
A
industry.
bit left to the center.
Yeah.
Yeah, good input, man.
What do you?
I
Okay.
don't know.
I thought Igor was a rich, powerful journey into the mind of a young, thriving, middle-aged man who was just trying to perfect the sound that a dream makes.
That's probably the best, most captivating approach I've ever heard to an album review. And here at the Smokers Lounge, we bring you good reviews.
Good.
The goodest. Yeah, so let's move on. Let's move on from Tyler the Creator because I didn't listen to enough of it, so I shouldn't have even put it on here.
Well, listen to it. Give us your
Slow
thoughts.
Tie, you've not listened to it.
No, well,
I
that's,
only just started listening to it last couple of days. But his album's out, Nothing Great About Britain. It's pretty cool. It's out there. Like, I feel like you might appreciate it if you like could sort of get past the out there-ness of the album. Yeah, it is pretty fucking crazy.
Yeah, well,
A couple of decent songs on there.
I'll
And
have to,
okay, so
give it a gaze.
Dat Kid and Illdok, Confessions of a Crowd Lord,
Yeah, that's dope.
insane.
Yeah, that's dope.
Probably one of my favourite releases so far this year.
Yeah.
I threw up in my mouth.
Okay.
Yeah, fucking like I've been saying to you and Josh all week. Chosen One. Is it The Chosen One? Is it just called The Chosen One? Yeah. Probably the hardest UK hip hop song. Not hardest, but like the realest, rawest hip hop song. UK hip hop
Yeah.
song I've heard in a while.
He's got some fucking knockers on there.
Just like some of the bars and shit are just fucking nuts. Like that.
But
Oh, what? I can't remember how it goes.
he's been dope.
Mm-hmm.
Like if yeah.
Oh yeah, his old shit. It's fucking nuts. Everyone's old shit is always better. And I feel like, do you reckon that's because it's the first you ever hear of them? So it's like you become accustomed to that sound, the sound of them at that current time. Like this brings us back to Schoolboy. Can relate it to Tyler the Creator because I fucking raped Tyler the Creator in his fucking what's the album with Yonkers on it?
Goblin.
Yeah, Goblin and
Wolf?
nah, it's before Wolf. Goblin and fucking, or maybe it is Wolf.
Whatever his other one was anyway.
Yeah. But that shit was fucking dope.
Yeah. I don't know what it is. It's just like you said, it could be that whole it's the first time hearing it. Or
Because it's always a case of people trying to better their earlier stuff.
but
Eminem,
it's also very
Nas,
it seems very unlikely
Jay-Z,
in like I suppose
Kanye,
maybe American hip hop and shit, but cats just seem to
Kendrick, Absol.
but not even with Schoolboy, he's not
Flip Tricks,
he's trying to
Dirty Dark.
like moving with the times, that whole thing. You can't make the same shit you did before because at my own age you're going to move with the times, but
Yeah.
in reality you probably could make the shit you made before. Probably could, because if people make original shit and then eventually start changing to move with the times and keep up, like there's always the possibility that they're just going to end up sounding like other shit that's of the time because they're trying to be of the time. Whereas if it's original and you just work on that relative, like regardless of what the trend is,
Yeah.
I mean it's not that easy to say because it's a whole business and everything as well. But
I feel like when it's when it's like moving with the times side of it, unless you're the first, for people like your Drakes and your Kendricks and you probably even throw Post Malone in there. Who else? J. Cole to some extent. But like with all of those dudes who are massive and like highly influential for the new school sound, apart from like all your fucking Lils and all that sort of shit, I feel like it's whoever does it first is like setting the benchmark. Like Drake seems to always be the one who's making the new sound, if you know what I mean. Like that whole fucking one dance, the whole
African drums or whatever it is.
yeah, that whole thing was like not really a thing, and then all of a sudden heaps of people using the
What's it
same
called?
fucking
like
drum.
Afrobeat or something.
Yeah, it must be.
Yeah, it's because that's another thing is, again, I'm not saying it's him in particular, but you have all these like Afrobeat or whatever it's called has been its own genre for a minute and probably peaked in popularity somewhere where it reached people who were listening to Drake type shit, and so they picked it up and made it a trend. Like a lot of things, they're just picking up things that are already there that have been there for a while, but they're just not in the limelight. And because nowadays the whole thing's having like new original shit, something like, again, I don't know, but something like that. What would Afrobeat probably has been around for fucking ages.
Oh yeah, yeah, for sure.
But
I feel well, yeah. I mean, when you look at it like that, hip hop sort of takes bits and bobs from like everyone. But like, for example, if someone brings out a song, I feel like that's where X and Lil Peep became very like influential with that side of things, because Lil Peep brought out that whole like goth punk side of hip hop, which is now like it's not massive, but there is a lot of like hip hop rappers, whatever, but mixed over with punk, metal, fucking, you know, they wear all the emo clothing and shit like that. Have like black dyed hair and wear fucking
but it's also a
what's that
trend
shit?
as well
Eyeshadow.
now, isn't it? So it's not like
yeah.
there's
X
probably a couple that did it first,
distortion.
but now it's like the biggest trend going,
Yeah.
and then there'll be someone else who pioneers something like that. It'll become the next big wave. There'll be a heap of copycats.
The whole
and-
distortion thing. I can almost guarantee the country. Oh, I'm gonna take my horse to the old town road.
Yeah.
I feel like that will probably try and make a break.
Oh, yeah.
Some country hip hop shit.
That's your thing,
I
man.
got
Like
no
it's
horses in
it's
the
a
bag.
fun song, I suppose. Like it's fun, but I wouldn't say it's a like a.
It's not a great song. It'd probably be a one-hit wonder.
But then if we were gonna sit here and list all the songs that aren't great songs, we'd be here all fucking day. I mean,
Yeah.
that
And
doesn't really mean
we are sort of coming across like haters, so and we're not
Yeah,
haters.
We don't want to do that because
We love
we're
all
not-
music. We just like to voice our opinion on some music as well.
and probably more like.
All right, let's.
Everyone spends all day promoting shit that's already out there. Why not? Like what
Yeah.
we want to do is promote people who
All right,
people
so-
don't know about.
Yeah, okay. So on that note, producers, Uncle Sam, shout out to Uncle Sam. He's
The
been
men.
fucking doing that 30 beats for 30 days stuff. I think he's up to fuck, I don't want to.
15 or something.
Is it?
14.
Is
or
it that
15,
high?
I think.
Get up on your phone. Is it that high? I thought it was like maybe 10, 11. But days do go quick.
Yeah, no, I remember seeing 13, and I'm pretty sure I saw that yesterday or the day before. But and he is up to
Up to
day 15.
oh shit! Well, there you go. Okay, so yeah, Uncle Sam. He's been doing the 30 beats.
30 days.
Yeah, 30 beats, 30 days. He's up to day 15. They're all fucking bangers.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think he really can go wrong in that side of things.
If you're a hip hop fan, I don't know. Anyone in hip hop who wants to buy beats in Perth at the moment,
Oh, not even
or not even
in
buy,
Perth.
just listen.
want-
like,
Yeah. Like if any,
His-
basically, if you're looking for beats, hit up Uncle Sam. I keep forgetting. I keep saying his name like it's Uncle, but it's not anymore.
yeah, well,
Uncle. It's still Uncle.
you just said
Uncle.
the same thing twice.
Yeah,
It didn't
yeah.
make a fucking
But
difference.
yeah, hit up Uncle Sam. I know that he's leasing beats. So I'll try and find the fucking link.
Yeah.
And we can probably put the link in the fucking YouTube
Is
comments
that
or
thing
whatever.
we're gonna start putting links.
Yeah, I
to
reckon. Yeah, I reckon we do because you know,
get some shit out there.
yeah, helps people get their shit out there. But yeah, shout out to Uncle Sam. His beats are dope. Beats are fucking dope.
Fucking
I was actually like when I was chilling with him when he was doing the footage. He showed me a beat that he put up on his lease page. Nice as fuck. Like the moment I heard it, I was fucking vibing with that shit straight up.
Yeah.
And he's
it
got-
down to
he's-
a T.
Yeah, and he's got a bit of everything for everything as well, if that makes sense. He's got his boom bap. I personally prefer his boom bap, but that's because I like boom bap. But he's got his trap down pack. He's got fucking.
Versatile.
I'm not too sure if I think he has done a little bit of grind, but I'm not too sure, so I won't. Don't hold me on that. Fucking.
Uncle
he probably
Sam, if
could.
you're listening, message him. Let us know. Send in your
Yeah,
dopest
man.
grind beat.
Yeah,
Elliot
send
will
us-
spit a fucking 32 on it.
Yeah, a 32er. But on beats, Coerce, fucking killing it.
Keller says some
He's been
fire.
uploading. Yeah, he's been pretty active lately. He's been fucking uploading beats. Actually, I don't know if you saw the snippet of him and Greasy.
Yeah.
Yeah, both of
Was
those verses.
PSA beat?
No, it's
Dun,
yeah,
dun,
it is. Yeah,
dun.
public service
Yeah.
announcement. Yeah,
Fucking oath.
man, that beat goes hard, eh?
And I
that
can
song
imagine
goes
both
hard,
of
but-
them to squash it.
Bro, Coerce,
entirely.
get it up on Instagram, bro. Coerce, like the start of Coerce's verse, from what I've heard. I can't talk right now because
I'm not going to bring it up because I watched it before and the quality wasn't. I couldn't
Oh yeah,
hear it
okay.
that well.
But yeah, man, just like I can already tell it's gonna be fire.
Yeah.
And I can't remember the last time I actually like heard some Coerce stuff. But yeah, shout out to Coerce. Shout out to
Yeah, shout outs to both of them.
yeah, shout out to Coerce. Shout out to Greasy.
Is that,
Fucking hey.
is that After Dark thing still happening? Is that
Oh.
what it's called?
Yeah. After Dark Australia. Yeah, so I think Ricky B is running it. So shout out to Ricky B.
Dope.
It's a like a promotion a company / like event host company in partnership with Arcade in Joondalup, which is the old Dirty Dusk.
Also dope. I don't even know what the fuck that is. But
It's a nightclub in Joondalup. But yeah, so they're in partnership. So I'm not too sure how often it is. I think it may be monthly. Don't
dope.
quote me on it, but I think it may be monthly. And yeah, it's just gonna be like it's just a hip hop event that they're running. So
we should
yeah,
try
that's,
and get to it.
oh fucking oath, man. I'm hoping to get on the lineup once I get my fucking get a bit of vocal training and shit. I wanna try and get on the lineup.
Spit Art 16.
Yeah.
Fucking Deep
Bro,
Frost.
I've not fucking
Fire bars.
yeah, I've not fucking. It's been 2 years now, probably longer. 2 years since I fucking did anything on stage.
Good job, man.
Do I do I give a quick rundown of like the events and shit that are coming
Yeah.
still?
Might as well.
So we've got the Dopamine Festival.
Oh, that was. Is that B Ray and Greasy and shit?
Yeah. So, fuck again. I've not fucking hit him up, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Dopamine Festival. I'm pretty sure is being run by the Off the Clock.
Media or something?
Yeah, I think it's Off the Clock Entertainment. Off
I'm
the
not
Clock
so
Media.
sure, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm not too sure either, but I think it is great. I mean, well, I don't know. I don't know. It
Well,
might
Greasy and
be.
B Ray are performing.
Yeah, it might be, it might not be. But yeah, the Dopamine Festival, it's at Badlands Bar, 7th of June. You got Shadow, Monk and Jasper, Call the Coroner, High Class, Greasy, Became, Lucid Reality, Cable, Izza, and B-Ray. The Apocalypse Tour, 3rd of August, Jackrabbit Slims. You got Menace, Shadow Again, Fracture, Scotty Hines, DM, Alex Jones, Son of Sam, Saz, Jasper, Bass, Raj, and Posse Shot. Then we've got the Big Boys, Hilltop Hoods,
Big boys.
7th of September, RIC Arena, Twister. We're not going back there again, but I want to listen to him again. Kamikaze, 15th anniversary. That's at Amplifier Capital, 24th of October. And the fucking Seth Sentry Boy, which we got tickets to. First time I'm seeing him. But the Seth Sentry Wrong One Tour, Amplifier Capital, June the 21st. I am keen as fuck for that.
Yeah, that'll be dope.
Keen as fuck. Not
We'll
seeing
give
him.
a live review when
Pan-
we get back.
Yeah, for sure. Apparently he does puts on a pretty decent show.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping it will be, live up to the hype.
Yeah,
Which I'm sure
Seth
it would.
Sentry's dope.
Have you seen him before?
Yeah, once.
With
Yeah.
She Who
Well,
Shall Never Know?
Yeah, fucking scratch the front of your fucking mouth, nose part, cunt.
Also to do with music, but sort of on the movie, TV side of things. Liam Gallagher. Fucking Liam Gallagher, mate. He's got a doco movie coming out called As It Was, June the 6th. It looks pretty cool. It's basically about him dealing with, like, the breakup of Oasis.
No shit, basically.
Yeah, dealing up with the breakup of Oasis and how they fucking, like, how he sort of came out of, like, came out of the rut and started making music again.
Came out fucking...
Shout out to Liam Gallagher, geezer.
You fucking...
What's
the fucking story, morning glory?
What's the story in Balamory? Wouldn't you like to know?
Wouldn't you like to fucking know?
Champagne's. Wouldn't you like to know, you fucking twatter?
Twatter.
Yeah.
You fucking shafter wanker bastard.
You ain't nothing but a fucking bastard, mate.
Ain't nothing but a fucking champagne supernova.
Oh.
Fucking tuna fish. Rich in mercury and
Oh,
protein.
pray.
Yeah, I need a piss.
I feel like hey?
I
What
need
do you
a piss.
mean you need a fucking piss?
The fuck do you mean? What do I mean? That's not code.
I feel like you always need a piss.
That's because I have a healthy fucking... I almost said bowel movement then. That's not where piss comes from. But I've just been pissing like a racehorse lately, man. I don't know what's going on, but...
Well, yeah, man. Cool. If you want to go piss, go piss.
No, fuck it. You know what we're doing? Is that music done?
Yeah, go on to
Okay.
your shit.
We're going to break it down to the one of the dumbest things that's ever happened. So, I don't know how to approach this. I'll just read bits and pieces out of the article
Yeah.
to give everyone the right impression. To start with, the title. Why people fall in love with objects like
Dumb.
pool toys
Dumb.
and bridges.
Even dumber.
Okay. As if pool toys and a fucking bridge are in the
Okay.
same category of thing.
I was going to say, why?
One's an inanimate object.
One's
One
a
is
pool
a fucking
toy.
structure.
Yeah.
What?
One's a pool toy.
Yeah. And
One was built by people over a decent amount of time.
built by people. What are you, fucking Albert?
Built by people over a decent amount of time.
Yeah. I feel,
Anyway,
yeah,
keep going.
It's
keep going.
almost disrespectful to the craftsmanship that is
Yeah.
a bridge. Fucking.
BCG brick.
Well, anyway, as
That's
if they
not a
weren't
company.
dumb enough, and we didn't need
Yeah,
more
okay,
proof.
okay. Yeah, so
Mark is a 27-year-old man.
sad.
He's educated, well-spoken, and holds down a full-time job.
With a
But
bridge.
his love is unusual, to say the least.
Oh, there's definitely more to be said. Definitely more to be said.
He's obsessed with his pool toys.
Why?
Not in the way a collector might be obsessed,
Collectors don't collect pool toys.
but romantically.
Oh.
Then it lists off... Okay. I don't know. I feel personally disrespected reading this out loud.
Keep going.
There's Drecker the Dragon. Be more creative.
What's the name?
Sammy the Shark. Try Harder. And Gavin the Griffin.
Why Gavin? And why a griffin?
For
What is
starters...
a griffin? Pool toy.
You know what a griffin is?
I know what a griffin is. A griffin's a bird,
Well,
but
it's
what's
a bottom
griffin's
half
a bird
of
and
a
a
lion
horse.
and the top
Oh, lion,
half
yeah.
of a majestic eagle. In
Yeah,
there.
but why does he have a pool toy that's a griffin?
Well, why is he in love with them? Is the better question.
I want that pool toy.
Okay. even more creepy. His obsession began when he was 14. So I'm going to do the
He's-
different voices for the different people.
Yeah, well, he's definitely got something wrong.
It started in 2006, Mark tells Sunday Night's Denham Hitchcock. That's when I noticed I started having some sort of compassion, some sort of interest in inflatable animals.
Inflatable animals.
This type of relationship is more common than you might think,
No, it's not.
Dr. Amy Marsh, the sexologist, proclaims.
Wrong.
She goes on to basically make excuses for weird cunts. It's called objectum sexuality, so if you're fucking random shit, go and get
Wait, are you
checked
talking
for
normally
that.
now, or are you still in the accent of?
No,
someone?
no,
'Cause
he's not come
I-
back
I was
trying
gonna-
to...
I
yeah,
couldn't
no,
tell.
no.
I couldn't tell.
I
Sorry, mate.
apologise.
Keep
Okay,
going.
oh no, he has come back, sorry. He
Oh, no, he's
has
back.
come back. So,
Alright.
I've tried dating normal people, says Mark. They can't be there all the time. They have lives too. Because they're humans, not
They
objects.
don't have a life. They lie around in a pool. They don't even lie around in a pool. They float.
Well, and even then,
And
if you had... Who said he didn't specify if he had a pool?
Oh yeah, true.
Even more weird.
Yeah.
He's got 7 pool toys and no pool, and he's fucking
Yeah.
all of them.
Oh,
And
wrong.
one's name is Gavin. So this is the best sequence. Like, if there was an artificial intelligence that could rearrange the right words to make the funniest combination of sentences in the world, this would be that artificial intelligence. Okay? Jodie Rose's wedding video is just like any wedding video. Except she's quite literally standing on the groom.
Oh.
Jodie married a bridge.
What the fuck?
It felt beautiful, she recalls. It felt really, really exciting. I was really quite nervous. I felt like a bride. You married
What?
a bridge? Okay, this
What a
second
sad cunt.
funniest sentence of all time. There are special characteristics which attracted Jodie to her husband. He's very handsome. He's strong and sturdy because he's made of 1,000 tons of steel. And I thought, this is someone I can... Okay, she said someone. So she said someone. She thinks it's a one. It's a human.
It is the one. She's married to it, bro.
He's very handsome. He's strong and sturdy, bridge. And I thought, this is someone I can connect with and who I feel would kind of give me some grounding. She says kind of
Grounding.
give me some grounding. She's in on the joke.
Yeah, she's got to be in on
She
it.
prepared that. You look at her. She need a fucking bridge to carry her, I'll tell you what.
I don't understand. Did she kiss the groom? When they've gone, you may now kiss the bride.
She probably did and then got swine flu or something and fucking got hell sick
Got
because
ran over by
gross,
a
yeah.
car because
Kissed
she's
some
married a
pigeon
bridge.
shit on a bridge.
Uh,
Not to mention,
Oh.
I won't go into it, but this piece of shit is was in love with the Statue of Liberty.
oh my god.
I usually let my heart choose. I look at their face and think, oh, they're cute. But sometimes I will look at their face and then for some reason or another, I just fall in love.
Okay, so
Ah,
how is it love?
how the fuck do you love a bridge?
I don't know.
That's like marrying a shortcut you take to work every day. Like, you ever have your dad rolls in from where, oh, fuck, I love that back road they put
Yeah.
in near fucking Nangara there. Fucking get me home 15 minutes early and not putting up with... I fucking love that back road. Okay, prove it.
Marry.
Commit, cunt. Marry it.
That's so fucked, man. What country is that in? It's got to be
That
America.
was America, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, so how? Surely it couldn't be illegal.
Oh,
thing.
I think in America it's like encouraged to fuck random shit and marry it. Like,
That's
people
so
marrying
fucked,
fridges
man.
and shit all the time over there.
Do they?
I know all the time. I just
I was
know the only time I've ever heard about it is in America.
Just to think that it took them that long to make gay marriage legal.
Yeah, but you can marry a
but
bridge.
you could marry an object.
No, a bridge.
bridge.
Not an object. A bridge. That's like marrying a building.
Do you reckon she sits there at night and just goes like, who is she? For the 50,000 women that have probably crossed it that day.
Yeah, and when they have sex, she lays on it and fucking 2,000 cars drive past and she just gets off on the vibrations.
Oh man, so fucked.
Yeah,
What the actual fuck, eh? There's some weird people out there.
that's next
Some
level.
fucking weird people. It's like dudes who fuck cars.
I mean, yeah.
Fucking exhaust.
I mean, that's another thing is...
People like sucking themselves off with hoovers.
If you're marrying a bridge, are you fucking it? I don't
How
know,
would
like...
you consummate the marriage? I don't think you could. You definitely couldn't. There's no thinking about it.
Oh,
It's
what?
a bridge. What bridge was it? Was it a decent bridge?
I didn't say it. If it was Golden Gate or something, I suppose.
What bridge would you marry?
Oh, if I could. Fuck, there's one I admire on, actually. For apple of my eye. Strong and sturdy. Fuck off.
If there's any
The bridge
structure
out
in
of
the
the
world,
Hobbit. I don't know.
the bridge
why I
out
said
of the
that.
Hobbit, the one to Mordor.
You know that scene where Gandalf cuts Frodo's throat, chucks him over the edge? Oh no, that's Michael Caine. What's it called? Detective Harry or something? Harry Brown.
Dirty Harry, Harry Brown.
Yeah, Detective Harry.
What bridge is that? It's a fucking underpass.
Yeah.
Not
What
a
does
bridge.
it pass under? A bridge? What's passing under it? Water?
Well, no.
Sorry, Gandalf.
Alright. Structures. What's the most impressive structure? We're not having that conversation. That's dumb
We're
as fuck.
definitely... I'm not gonna... Oh... I just need to find a nice bridge that'll keep me grounded.
Oh my lord. There is just fucking idiots in the
There
world.
are people who are in on their own jokes. But the joke happens to be their whole life.
Yeah.
That might be what my life is, though. I haven't figured that out yet.
Just dumb cunts. And looking at the notes here, the same people who fall into that whole people dating pool toys are people who have vegan pets. That's a thing that I've had on here that we've not really spoken about because I hate the idea of it. But, right, you buy a cat. Come here, little battle.
Why do only fucking cunts from
Come here.
Manchester own cats?
I don't know. Oh, come here, Buster. You little.
Okay, so
Shit.
English people have cats called Pedal, and Aussie blokes have...
Don't-
What did you say? Duster?
Buster.
Buster?
That's a good dog name.
That's every dog's
Yeah.
name.
Yeah. Oh, come here, Buster. So whilst I sit here and eat fucking burgers, I'm gonna feed you lettuce.
Yeah, that's dumb. I'm gonna make you listen to... Yeah, you're gonna be a vegan dog. I'm gonna make you listen to every Logic album on rotation 24 hours. All you eat
Is Logic a vegan?
corn.
Oh, good one.
Got the funnies.
Do you want to get into sport
Whatever, man. I
and
really
wrap
want
this
to get in
bitch
the
up like a
bathroom and
burrito?
drain them.
Hey? What?
I need a piss.
Well, what are we doing, man?
That's just... We'll do sports and then we'll wrap it up, eh?
Yeah, right.
We're an hour and 20 minutes in.
Yeah, all right.
Or
okay.
I can go for a piss and we can...
Or we could, well, I mean, right. So sports playoffs. Trailblazers have been swept. What the fuck?
Didn't see it coming.
I
Thought they'd win at least one.
yeah. I was gonna say at least one game, a home game,
Yeah.
but no. Warriors have swept them with no Durant, which is fucked. Because that means that once this series is over, Durant's back, and that means they're in the final, and it's gonna be fucked again.
I feel like it'll be good though. Whatever happens, it's gonna be different.
Who do you reckon?
Raptors or Bucks haven't been in the finals
Who do you
for
reckon?
a long time.
Who do
so
you reckon? Raptors or Bucks?
I want to say Bucks, but I just have, I don't know, I got a gut feeling Raptors are tied it up now, eh?
It's 2-1.
Oh, is it?
Oh, yeah, it's 2-1 because they play tomorrow.
Oh no, I just got a feeling that Raptors will pull something out their ass. They got a home game next day, so
Yeah.
they'll probably get another one on
Yeah,
them.
well, you'd like to think so.
I think it'll go game 7.
Yeah. I would personally love for Raptors to get through, but I think Bucks deserve it considering the season they've had, and it's a pretty like sort of underdog season.
And considering
really
they
expected it.
weren't, like Raptors made a big blockbuster trade in the off season and all that.
Yeah.
All these other teams have done shit. The Bucks just got better as a team.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's fucking interesting, that's for sure. The only thing that annoys me about this though now is that Warriors have all this time to just chill. Like if it does go to game 7, there's another 4 games
yeah, well, that's
that the
The
Warriors just
nature.
have to fucking kick back,
just the nature
do
of the game.
fuck all, rest, and then
get
Bucks
rewarded.
and Raptors are going to keep playing and then just go straight into the next fucking
You
series.
get rewarded for getting a sweep
Yeah, I guess.
or for winning more games early, you know.
Yeah, I guess.
If it's out.
Perth Glory lost the final. It was fucking shocking form. Penalties. I think they lost 4-0 in penalties, which is just terrible. I mean, not terrible. Penalties are pretty hard, but whatever. Champions League final still yet to come. 2nd of June. FA Cup final. Man City won 6-0, so that was a fucking ridiculous. That was just ridiculous. They also won the treble. First team in English Premier League history to win all 4 domestic cups. So won the FA Cup,
I don't know what that means.
Premier
but
League. Yeah, well, you don't know much, so.
What the fuck?
But yeah. Fuck, I don't really know, man. I don't really know anymore.
I feel like it was a very tame podcast.
It was a very tame podcast.
But maybe sometimes
We didn't have.
that's
Yeah,
just
I
how-
guess. I mean, yeah, that happens, doesn't it? We didn't have. Wasn't a very wild one.
Nah, but
It is what it is.
in saying that, hey, you may have enjoyed it, you may not have. If you didn't, fuck yourself.
Subscribe.
Watch the next episode regardless.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess we'll wrap it up then, eh?
Yeah, man.
Well, do you want to wrap it up this time?
Me? I'd be honoured. Yeah, man. Thanks for listening to the Smokers Lounge podcast. From now on, I'm going to be lead host. Basically, like, rate, subscribe to the page. Whatever you're doing in life, do it 100%, maybe even 110%. And remember, Smokers Lounge with Blerbs featuring Illdok coming soon. Yeah,
Don't marry a
and
bridge.
messages, suggestions, musically, if you know someone who's dope who we should be listening to, or if you just want to hear us talk shit about a specific topic. If you have a certain question, what's up, Doc? We didn't really get around to that.
Oh yeah, fuck. No, we
Actually, I had a hell good one. Can I do it real quick?
didn't. Go.
Oh, I have to get it up though, because I'm not going to remember it all.
Yeah. On that note, what's up, Doc? Send in some shit.
Alright, this one, and this time, because I can read it, I can actually fucking direct it at you as well. What's up, Doc? I know it's a bit of a random question, but hey, thought who better to answer it? At the moment, I'm currently in a relationship with my life partner. It's my second marriage, and we've got 3 kids. Basically, my son and his best mate have a podcast, and I want to approach his best mate, but I don't know how without making things weird. Is there a way that you could help me around the situation? Love, Anonymous. So what do you reckon, man? What are your thoughts?
Okay, first of all, fuck you. Second of all, 10 out of 10 for creativity. And lastly, fuck you again.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
That's the funniest shit.
That was... that was... oh.
Oh, fuck, I think that's all. You didn't respond.
I'm not responding. Wait, what do you mean? To that?
Yeah.
Yeah, whoever you are, go fuck yourself. Wait. Yeah, don't. I love you heaps, man.
It's so weird. What's happening right now?
I don't know.
Oh.
Oh, fuck. All right, on that note, not on that note, but yeah, we're done. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel, rate, review,
Finger guns.
subscribe, all that sort of stuff to Apple Podcasts, Spotify Podcasts. Follow the Facebook page, The Smokers Lounge with Illdok and Blerbs. Follow the Instagram page, _smokers_lounge_ because the other one was taken.
I love how you said, "Hey man, do you want to do the outro?" And then went, "Okay, I'm gonna do it afterwards, but better."
Yeah, hope you've enjoyed the episode. We'll be back next week. Peace.